All right, it's that time of year again for kids to go back to school. For many parents, protecting their kids is a real concern. And that's why the Utah Red Cross has some safety tips to keep in mind. Kirsten Stewart joins me here from the Red Cross with what you can do. Kirsten, thanks for being with us this morning.
My pleasure.
So let's start with the school bus. I know a lot of kids take the bus to school. If parents are worried about their kids and protecting their kids who ride the bus, what can they do?
First thing is make sure the kids get there a little early so they're not rushing to run up to the bus, and make sure they stay away from the curb until the bus comes to a complete stop.
Those are some good ideas there, because I remember as a kid, we were constantly, when you're late, you're not paying attention as much to the things going on around you.
And never get behind the bus because they cannot see you.
Yeah, those are a couple of good ideas. What about for kids who are walking or biking to class?
Well, biking, obviously wear a helmet. And have the parents teach the kids about the traffic laws. For instance, just where there's a stop sign, they're going to have to stop too in order to avoid the oncoming traffic. Yeah,
it's one of those things that kids, there's so many bases to cover here with those kids who are going to school. And when they're taking it on themselves, either walking or riding their bike, they've got to be that much more aware of where they're going.
And same thing with walking, and especially with the little ones. Walk with them a few times and make sure they have one set route that they take, and let them know not to deviate away from that route.
And that's good not only for being able to not being hit by a car, but for in case they meet a stranger and who wants to do something that's not good.
Which too is teach the kids not to talk to strangers, as well as before you send them off to school, make sure they know your phone number. Make sure they have grandma's phone number or something in the event something goes wrong.
And what about for the drivers who would see those kids either walking to class or taking their bike?
Just be careful. Take that extra time that that one little extra minute it's going to take, because you have to stop behind the school bus to keep our kids safe, is not going to hurt anybody. Yellow flashing light on the bus means that bus is getting ready to stop, and you will have to stop behind that bus. So
it's a hefty fine if you break any of those laws with the school bus, especially if those flashing red lights go on.
Most definitely.
Yeah. Okay, so we talk about driving, we talk about the kids walking. What about kids who are older? They're going to high school and they're driving themselves.
Put the cell phone down. That phone call, that text, you're going to see those friends. Take the time, make sure you eat your breakfast beforehand, put your makeup on beforehand. All of those things should not be done behind the wheel of a car. And keep yourself safe and any kids that happen to be walking to school. Yeah,
that's the trick about being a teenage driver, is you get distracted easily, either by your phone, what you're eating, or maybe you have other kids in the car with you. Not so easy to do when you're just kind of starting out.
Just take the time and keep the little ones safe.
There you go. Of course, you want to get more information. How do we find you online with the Red Cross and more of these tips for school safety?
They can go to redcross.org. And anything that they want for the school safety, just put redcross.org school safety, and the whole list of tips will show up.
And of course, we have the link right there at abc4.com/GMU. Talking this morning with Kirsten Stewart from the Utah Red Cross, keeping your kids safe going back to school. Kirsten, thanks for being with us this morning.